say this. Can I put out a conspiracy theory? Why does Joy Reid be the only one to keep a job? Melissa Harris Perry was over there. I keep wondering why nobody sees this. Melissa Harris Perry was over there, and they got her out of there, right? And Joy Reid slid right into the slot. Wasn't no sisterhood or nothing. She slid right into that slot. Now, then they got Tiffany Cross out of there. And they got Torrey, everybody out of there. And Joy Reid just say, oh, that's my sister. Y'all don't know how sisters get down. But you never stood with your sisters enough to leave. Like all of these women, quote unquote, black women all around you have been losing their jobs and being mistreated. But she is the only one now. She is the only one that stays there. Joy Reid talk a whole lot of trash and say, yeah, I stand with you, girl. I'm with you. MSNBC ain't nothing. But how you always keep your job? I just have questions about people who talk trash about the boss, but always keep their job. Are you in the boss's office late, telling tales, talking about don't y'all ever be suspicious of that when y'all get fired or y'all always get in trouble at your job, and it be one person who don't never get in trouble and be always in there talking about, yeah, I don't like them too. They get on my nerve. I'm trying to find me something else, but they don't never find something else, and everybody except them always get in trouble. I'm just saying, it's just, before I get to King Leopold's ghost and all that, I'm just saying it's always, it just strikes me as odd, is all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It strikes me as odd that she just be over there with a whole job all the time, and with everything that done. Everybody else get fired all around her. Landmines go all around Joy Reid. Joy Reid don't get touched. And if you at a white company, landmines just going all around you, and you don't get touched, what's going on? Yeah, Todd, same thing with Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton, everybody get fired. He's still there. How y'all doing? Can't read a teleprompter to save his life. He said, what? We gonna go to break in 3, 5, 8, 2, 0. What? What you said? What is going on? So I bring up this because when we talk about Joy Reid, and there's no shade in terms of being Congolese, in terms of being Guyanese, we have to talk about who oppressed and colonized Congo. That was King Leopold. If I would never challenge anybody from the Congo or with parentage from the Congo about King Leopold. I read King Leopold's Ghost. That was heinous. And if y'all want to go check it out, please do. But we're talking about who is the heir. Joy Reid is the heir to that oppression. Her family comes from there. She can speak on that and the results of that and the consequence of that in a way that I cannot. But I can speak on slavery. I can speak on Reconstruction, Jim Crow, sharecropping in a way that she cannot. So why do I need her to speak for me? When we go back over here, you see that this young man talks about his family is Caribbean, the one on the bottom. We're going to get to him. Why are 2 of the 3 people on this panel not coming from this thing we come from and behaving as if they're experts? Now, I have had run-ins with that young man on Twitter. And that makes me wonder, where in the world did he come from? Why are these people speaking for us? Because we look at the Guyanese population. We look at that 231,000. Is that? And they're mostly in New York City. So it's not even spread across America in terms of experience and understanding of a country. So you have to disaggregate black immigrants because there are a lot more Nigerians than there are Congolese, and there are a lot more. So even if you talk about contributions and you talk about understanding, that's different. You have to disaggregate that because even black immigrants are not the same. And they will tell you, well, black immigrants have made a contribution to this country too. And I'm not saying they haven't, but tell me about the contribution of Congolese and Guyanese and tell me about that oppression. I'm understanding through that lens. Not just, you can't take credit for all the black immigrants in whatever country they come from who have done something. South Africa has a different experience. We rallied for South Africa. That's a different thing. All of these are different things and different contributions. That's what I'm saying. Now, let me get to something else. We can get to all these numbers, right? And everybody can look them up in your own time. Like I said, I'm not going to be here that long today. You look at the Congolese arrivals are even smaller in terms of refugees who came and people who are here. So you'll have somebody. So we have millions of ADOS in this country. So you have to ask yourself, with all of these millions of ADOS in this country, why in the world we're still the vast majority of quote unquote blacks in this country? You have to ask yourself, why in the world are 2 of the 3 people who are speaking on our affairs not us? I never expect to be able to speak on Guyanese issues. I cannot speak on Congolese issues. Why do I look? I'm not speaking on Japanese issues. I mean, I'm not speaking on Jamaican issues. I'm not speaking on Haitian issues. I can't. I didn't live there. So why in the world is everybody speaking on our issues? That's my question, right? There has to be something intentional at play. Now, like I said, I began with who is the heir to what. So you can't say that we are the ones who have lived through everything. Our ancestors have lived through slavery, Jim Crow, whatever, and somebody else can come here and speak on it. I get to speak on my life. I get to speak on my heritage. I get to speak on my lineage. Now, before anyone else says, though, oh my God, that's not right. You shouldn't be that way. And you're just getting on a specific group of people. My life is expressed through this chart. Your life is too if you're ADOS. American Descendants of Slavery, the institution. Your life is expressed through this chart. That -1% at the bottom, that is an expression of oppression, multi-generational oppression. That is the expression of that. That is the expression of why we're owed reparations. That is the expression of it.